What's up, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Live Like Locals. I am your host, Reneé LaSalle. These two, we got a little comedy, we got a little improv in Savannah right now. I have Amber Nash, I have Matt Horgan. These two coming from Atlanta, a very special, amazing troupe of performers called Dad's Garage. This one also, just so you know, you might know from FX's Archer, say a little lady named Pam.
It's true.
Here's the deal. Our friends at Front Porch Improv brought them in for a very special weekend show. We had the opportunity to sit down and talk, and what I want to say is welcome, y'all.
Thank
you very much.
Yeah.
We're so happy to be here.
It is my pleasure completely. Let's go back and talk about the big old show just a little bit, kind of poking a little bit of fun at some of those antebellum stereotypes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, do you want to tell them how it started?
Yeah, Amber and I were touring Europe a couple years ago with an improv show that I don't think we cared for very much.
No.
And we're like,
We won't talk about that.
Yeah. And we were trying to think of what is something we would actually really enjoy performing, and what's something we could bring that would have more of a southern hook to it, that would have more to do with our home, where we're from. And at Dad's Garage, there had long been a tradition of a scene called the Big Ol' Scene, which is just big southern characters, usually set in the antebellum. And we thought, why don't we take that and turn that into our show, and so that it's got a real southern feel. So we're from Atlanta, why not do that?
There's always Big Daddy and a porch and sweet tea and all the trappings of the South.
Well, let's just be honest, whether you're Southern or not, everybody loves those stereotypes to some degree. I mean, there are so many different shows throughout, as long as television has been around. What is it about Southern stereotypes and just being able to laugh at ourselves that is so fun?
You know, I think for the longest time, I know growing up in the South, I was always kind of like a little bit ashamed to be Southern. And then I was like, you know what? No, being Southern's awesome. The South is really cool. And so kind of being able to embrace it and be like, there's things about it that aren't good, just like everywhere. Like, anywhere you come from, there's things to be embarrassed of. But so just kind of taking that in and being like, we own this is poking fun at it, and there's all different kinds of people from the South, you know?
And if it weren't for the South, we wouldn't have Daisy Dukes.
That's right.
Dukes of Hazzard,
Yeah.
I mean.
And Horgan loves wearing Daisy Dukes.
And I've heard that Horgan looks amazing in Daisy Dukes, and he's also going to borrow my $10
Oh, yeah.
deals from Fabric a little bit later.
That'll make my calves pop.
Okay, so let's talk about improv and how amazing it is. I mean, just allowing you to not only interact with the audience, but develop some really powerful traits that you can use in your everyday.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I mean, one of the main rules of improv, a fundamental, is called yes and, where we really commit to saying yes to each other and supporting each other's ideas on stage. And that's what we need to do on stage so that we can kind of create something from nothing. We don't have a roadmap, but I mean, that can apply to a lot of things. You know, in general, people can be really scared of the unknown or, you know, change, and really committing to saying yes to things can really open up a lot of possibilities in your own life.
Well, to be honest, I mean, when you say yes, you're committed. So that's where it goes. You, Miss, said yes to an amazing, ridiculous script and a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little insight?
Yeah, when it started, so I actually got the job through doing improv in Atlanta. Because the guys that make Archer used to make a show called Frisky Dingo, which was for Adult Swim, which is in Atlanta, it's Turner. And they were looking for, honestly, anybody that would show up. Like, they would just call me and be like, can you be here in 10 minutes and do a New York accent? And I was like, yeah. And so I think that I was just easy to work with, and they liked me. And so when Archer came along, they're like, hey, we got this new show on FX, which I didn't even know what that network was back then. You know, it wasn't even big yet. And they're like, do you want to do it? And I was just an actor. And I was like, yes, I'll do anything you want me to do if you're going to pay me to do it. And then I got lucky and it ended up being like a really cool show and an insanely awesome character.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And by the way, I do a little coffee talk. I can't do many other accents,
Yeah.
but coffee talk. If anybody needs some help, I'm there. I'm just saying.
Very nice.
So tell me a little bit about Dad's Garage. We're Live Like Locals. That's an easy day trip to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Dad's Garage, we're an improv comedy theater. We've been there for 23 years. We opened in the summer of '95. It was 9 guys from Florida State who came up and opened this place, and we've been going ever since. And we do a lot of scripted theater, original scripts that we write. We do improv all year long, all kinds of different formats, trying stuff out. We have an improvised soap opera, we have an improvised murder mystery, we have an improvised Dungeons and Dragons show.
Don't forget the burlesque.
Yes, we have a burlesque show.
That's very new.
That's a lot of fun. So there's always, every week, there's always something ridiculous coming on stage. So if you're in town, you stop by and check us out. We're always there. There's always something silly happening.
We have a full bar. It's in a really cool neighborhood, so there's places to
Savannah
eat around
likes
there.
its drinks.
Oh yeah, and you can get a bucket of beer at the bar and take it upstairs and clang your bottles around while the actors are trying to do a show.
Please, just
great.
drop your stuff right when we're trying to get the scene started. We bought a church. We had been in an old textbook warehouse for 18 years, which was a charming dump, but then eventually our landlord got sick of being a landlord and he sold it. But a couple years ago we bought a church and renovated it, and that's our new home, and we're very lucky to have it. We got a great space. Main stage seats about 206.
Love it.
And it's a lot of fun to perform there.
All right, so website?
www.dadsgarage.com.
That's awesome. All right, so Amber, Matt, I love you, but here's the deal. When we're in Savannah, we like to know what is going on. There's a little thing we do called a top 5.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we're going to say goodbye to you, but let you check out the top 5 right now and see all the fun this weekend. Bye. Hey everybody, Reneé LaSalle with LiveLikeLocals.tv and your top 5 picks for July 30th through August 5th. Number 5, oh my gosh, so excited. It's the WWE SummerSlam Heatwave Tour this Sunday, August 5th at the Savannah Civic Center. Now check this out. Not only do you see all of your WWE superstars, you also see Ronda Rousey. She is making her WWE debut right here in Savannah. So excited, can't even wait. Head to our website, livelikeLocals.tv for all the info. Number 4, fellas, it is time to get your suit on. It is an evening with the founders of Alton Lane this Thursday, August 2nd. You know what? It is going to be awesome. There are drinks provided by Elijah Craig as well as Service Brewing, and you are going to look dapper and dashing by the time you leave because these fellas know what they're talking about. Head to our website, livelikeLocals.tv. Number 3, Hakuna Matata, baby. The Lucas is back with the Disney Summer Classic series. And of course, Simba and the Lion King. It's this Sunday, August 5th. Of course, it is family friendly. So bring out the kiddies, bring out the grandparents, everybody. Head to our website, livelikeLocals.tv. Number 2, you know we love Courtney Rollins and Savannah's Best Connection. Well, this Wednesday, August 1st, it is all to benefit CASA, Court-Appointed Special Advocates. Of course, it's at Billy's Place, only $5 for entry. There is a 50-50 raffle as well as door prizes. Head to our website, livelikeLocals.tv. And number 1, our top pick of the week. It's time for PirateCon 2018, Savannah's pirate-themed pub crawl. Of course, grab your mateys and your lasses, dress in the appropriate pirate costumes, and head downtown for a 21 and over blast. Also, head to our website, livelikeLocals.tv for the details. All right, everybody, those are our top 5 picks of the week. Of course, stay safe out there. If you're part of that pub crawl, don't drink and drive. Have a designated driver. For now, I'm Reneé LaSalle. We'll see you real soon with more fun. Bye.